Hello, everybody. All right, we should be live. I believe we are. And yes, all right, we're live. Hello, everybody. My name is Harry Rice, and I am here to recap the Montreal Canadiens Ottawa Senators preseason tonight. I cover the Montreal Canadiens. And yeah, if you are new here, thank you for coming by. If you're recurring, then you know how this goes. We're gonna go through the recap. Partway through, we're gonna read any comments that come by. We're gonna read any comments that come by. We're gonna recap the Habs stats, and we're gonna come out of here. We'll see how many people come through. Hey, Zach, how's it going, my guy? Don't worry, guys. We're gonna win an exhibition game. I don't know. We got two more games against the Senators. We should be guaranteed to go 2-6. Then we're guaranteed. We're guaranteed pretty much a game at least. But yeah, I watched part of this good game. Yeah, Clifford, I agree. Yeah, it was definitely definitely a iffy game. It was definitely an iffy game in the first period, I thought. But yeah, no, we definitely played pretty hard in my opinion in the second and third, and we nearly got the game won. We nearly tied it up. One mistake ended up costing us the game. It was a mistake from a guy who probably made his first or second mistake of preseason, and yeah, so I don't think we can really blame the guy in question. We'll get there though. Thank you guys for coming by. I appreciate it. Actually, we're gonna be starting this week. So the opening lines for the Canadians were Caufield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky. Everybody was excited to see that line out there, and they did okay. Pitlick, Evans, Harvey, Pinard, Heineman, Beck, Armia, Pizzetta, Gignac, Leonin, or the AHL line, if you will. Scheneman, Harris, Xhekaj, Weidman, and Gouli, Savard were your defense pairings. I'd say, aside from Savard probably being on that top line, actually, no, because Matheson's the right defenseman. That's probably your top pairing. That's probably your defense, excluding Scheneman and Harris, replacing them with Edmondson and Matheson if they're healthy. So, yeah, if you exclude the two overtime losses, the Canucks are also 0-5 in the preseason. Why? Although I think we were pretty bad in the preseason. One of the years we won the President's Trophy. Really, Clifford? That's actually pretty. I mean, Canadians or Canucks aren't going to win the President's Trophy this year. I think we both know that. But yeah, preseason doesn't really give much of an indicator, other than who's going to make the roster and who's playing good right now. There's not really too much of an indicator for preseason on how a team's usually going to do. Like the Canucks, they're going 0-5 now. I'm pretty sure they're going to be a 40-win team, most likely. At least I would think so. So yeah, and I just realized I didn't turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone, so I should probably do that. Shit, I forgot how do I do that on this one. There we go. All right, so there we go. We got yeah, all right, there we go. So the Wi-Fi's off on both my phones. Yeah, humble brag, I got two phones. But yeah, I got my Wi-Fi off on my phone, so this should look a little bit better. Speaking of guys, how do I look? How do I sound? I'd appreciate if you guys could let me know that. That'd be peachy keen. Very, very appreciative. Thank you guys very much. So yeah, Caden Primo would get the start net. Montembeau would back him up. He would not come into the game. Or sorry. It was the other way around. Samuel Montembeau would play all the game. Caden Primo backing him up. The Canadiens website had it listed as the other way around. The Caden Primo was going to start. All right. But yeah, it was actually Montembeau that started, and Primo purely backed him up. He did not get a second of game time, surprisingly. The opening lines for the Senators were Tkachuk, Norris, Batherson, DeBrincat, Stützle, Giroux, DeBrincat, Motte, Pinto, Joseph, and Kelly, Kastlik, Sabrin. We were really close to a yikes fourth line there. Shabbat, Zub, Sanderson, Hannick, and Brandstrom Holden were your defense pairings. That is more likely than not going to be the Senators' blue line, which pretty goddamn trash if you ask me. Anton Forsberg gets the start, and Kevin Mandelis would back him up. Same with Montembeau and Primo. Mandelis would not get a single second of ice time before the game. Yo, Harry, you like your player right now? Yeah, Fozzer, he's pretty good. Hey, Tristan, how's it going, man? Hey, Harry, it's Tristan. My other account got hacked the other day. That is why I was not here, but I have a new account now, and I'm ready to continue the season here. How are you? Hey, Tristan, how's it going, man? Sorry to hear that your account got hacked. That sucks, man. I'm doing pretty good, though, aside from the loss. Doing pretty good. It's not even a loss that's really heartbreaking. It's just we fought hard and we just ended up losing. And hey, don't worry about it, Tristan. Every team suffers losses from the Canucks. But yeah, Fajo, I'd say I like my player right now. He had a pretty good year in Oshawa, pretty good year there. But yeah, we had more training camp cuts for the NHL. Philip Mezar and Matthias Norlander are both being loaned to Laval. Apparently, it is not 100% confirmed what they're going to be doing with Mezar, but they are loaning him to training camp simply because they're loaning him to Laval's training camp simply because he's more likely, I believe, to get ice time, top 6 ice time down there. They did like the Canadiens camp. I think they did like what they saw out of him. So I want to think the plan is to probably play him in Laval this year. I could see a little bit of ice time for in the NHL. But I believe that he's probably going to play majority AHL this year. And Matthias Norlander, he's probably going to play the whole year in the AHL this year, I could see. Alex Belzil, Anthony Richard, and Mitchell Stevens are all placed on waivers. They all apparently, I believe, cleared because I believe these came out yesterday. Kevin Poulin and Xavier Semenyo were all released from the Habs camp to join Val's training camp. So easy as that. Canadians with a bit of speed. Suzuki had some nice chances. He looked crisp as the captain. I think that C looks wonderful on his sweater. Senators then go to the power play early on. Savard with a really bad cross check. It's a penalty. Hey. Jesus Christ, I'm yawning already. Jesus. But they score. Very bad coverage by the Canadians, and DeBrincat scores on a cross check. Cross crease. I meant to put cross crease. And that is 1-0 Senators. We are 0 for 1 with the PK tonight. There's really nothing Montembeau can do there. It's a cross crease. Yeah. Batherson then cross-checks Suzuki hard, no penalty because, of course. Xhekaj then with a nice defensive play. Evans then nearly gets sprung on a breakaway. Unfortunately, couldn't. Evans had a pretty good game, I thought. There was a rough moment there in the third period. We're going to get to it. Thankfully, he looked fine after that. But, yeah, Evans had a pretty good game, I think. He really is fighting to be on the Canadiens opening night roster. I don't know who comes out of the lineup. Maybe Brendan Gallagher, because Gallagher, I mean – but then again, he's getting paid $5.5 million or $6.5 million. Do you really want to have him be a healthy scratch? But at the same time, Jake Evans is a better forward than Brendan Gallagher. So, it's weird. There's some solid looks for the Canadiens. They tried to tie the game up. Senators then got away with a tripping call after the Habs go offside. That's never stopped the penalty being called before, I don't think. Oh. Hey. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. So much dead air because of my yawning. I'm really sorry. But yeah, a tripping call gets missed there. Senators get a few chances, but their shots go wide. Then the Canadiens are called for another offside. This was not looking pretty. Caufield, then with some rushes, he looked solid. Are you surprised the Canucks are 0-5? Yeah, kind of, Tristan. I thought Andrei Kuzmenko would make the Canucks a better team in preseason, but apparently you're saving all your winning just like the Canadiens are for the regular season. And then we got a fight. Arbor Xhekaj with Mark Kastelik. Xhekaj gets the win there, his first fight of the year. Unfortunately, it's not going to count as his first real NHL fight, as are none of these stats in 3 games' time, because in 3 games, it's the first regular season game. Next Wednesday, by the way, boys. So we are live here Thursday and Saturday for the last preseason games of the year, and then next Wednesday. Tristan, how'd that hurt? I'm just saying, you guys, we're both saving our wins for the regular season. We're not winning in preseason. We're saving up those wins. Thank you, Tristan, man. Thank you. But yeah, so like I said, we're live Thursday, which 6:30 start time for the game. And then Saturday, it's a 7:30 start time. So we're actually going to be live half an hour later than we usually are. Most likely. I don't think the game's still going to finish around 9:45. And I'm still unconfirmed on if I'm going to go live on Saturday. I am still expected to be by myself. So I would be able to go live if I still wanted to. The only thing for me is I'm not 100% sure on if I want to. Not that if I want to. For me, it's more so that I have to be in the mood to do so. I have to be in the mood to want to stream when it's not a post game review like this. Not that I'm doing this just because I have to. Like I said, I like doing these. But like I've only used 1.84 gigabytes of mobile data. I don't know how much streaming it would take up, because like when I go live on my phone, I obviously won't be using OBS. I'll only have the camera that's on here and the mic that's on here, which is still okay, but it's not this. I'm sorry for the ear rape, but it's not this mic, Plus, I'm probably gonna have to hold the camera, hold the phone like this or whatever towards me or whatever, and kind of, you know, my battery is at 15%. It's probably turned off. That's another issue. Is going to be the battery. I mean, the battery is not like bad. Like I've been using this phone. I've been using my phone for like the last day, so it's understandable that it's low. But like, I feel like I have to get my dad's stand, but at the same time, you guys won't be able to hear me from far. I don't know. I'm considering it. Then again, who knows? If I can, I might just go live here. I might just load up the game on my phone. I might just that probably won't do good at all. But I might, who knows? Maybe I'll load up the game on my phone, take my notes, and go live on here. I'll think of something. I'll think of something, boys. But yeah, like I said, I'm still torn on if I want to go live Saturday for the final preseason game. There's a chance, maybe. I don't know yet. And yeah, just like your Tinder DMs. What do you mean? Just like my Tinder DMs, I don't know if I'm gonna get any. What do you mean? So yeah, oh god, where did I leave off? Yeah, so we had the fight. Xhekaj beats up Mark Kastelik. You gotta love to see that. Habs are going to the power play too. It is a roughing on Kastelik. I'm very surprised it wasn't instigator, but I guess roughing was the call. And then we had more penalties. Raphael Harvey Pinard for roughing and Tomas Shabbat for cross-checking. Habs still have the power play. Nothing comes up on the 4-on-4. Sens get a few chances. We got a few. Well, yeah, that makes sense. On the 4-on-4, we got a few Sens chances. That actually does make sense grammatically. We are 0-for-1 on the power play tonight. Jordan Harris then joins the zone. Your phone battery is low, and I said it's just like your amount of Tinder DMs. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've gotten any DMs on Tinder, mostly because Tinder is fucking garbage at yeah. How have I used 3.7 gigabytes on the Google Play Store? Sorry guys. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to figure out how to save my data. I'm trying to figure out how to save my data right now. But but yeah, okay, sorry, where am I? Yeah, so Jordan Harris joined the zone with an open chance. It just gets saved. Habs them with a few chances as they were trying to get the puck on net, but not able to score. Slafkovsky then gets knocked down with a clean check before a cross check to the face. No call there. I was getting really frustrated with the Senators. Habs got cross-checked a few more times. Still no penalties. I was hoping that we'd start injuring the Senators, which, I mean, to be fair, it's the Senators. No one's going to miss them. Pizzetta then gets tied up with the center at the benches. They weren't going to drop the gloves. I know Pizzetta, he's not going to drop them. He's scared to. Sens with the shot lead 7-5, and they have the 1-0 lead after 20 minutes. Pizzetta then with a decent rush, but nothing big there. Senators then gets some push. Second period was kind of a blur, honestly. The first 4 or 5 minutes just kind of flew by me, and I wasn't really paying attention. I apologize, boys. Suzuki's line was trying hard to get something done. Slafkovsky nearly put one home, but he wasn't able to. Then the Senators score. Claude Giroux back the other way, gets a 2-0 lead as Slafkovsky unfortunately lost his man. That just sucks to see. So the 2-0 Senators lead. Hey, Luca, how's it going, man? Sochi, why are you here? Just go, bro. Bro, Nick Sochi is a goddamn bandwagon Senators fan. He didn't show up at all last year when we were whooping your guys' asses all the time. Dude only shows up to talk shit. That's funny. Habs look to push Evans. Habs look to push Evans line out there with a good rush from them. And then we score. Yoel Armia just like that from Suzuki. Goal scored. God damn, that was nice. And then we scored again 44 seconds later. Savard from Pitlick and Evans. This game was tied 2-2. And then a great save. Senators can't put it in the open net because they don't know how to score. And Jordan Harris with a great pad stack save there. Harris maybe should rethink what position he plays. But then the Senators regain the lead from the blue line, 3-2 lead. Tyler Motte scores, goes off Sheneman and past Montembeau. Yeah, Monty. I keep thinking Primo was in that. The thing from earlier fucked me. But yeah, Sheneman tries to block the shot or ends up causing a screen and ends up deflecting off Sheneman. So you can't really blame Monty there. That is 2 out of the 3 goals that you really can't blame on him. No, he's not a bandy. He's been in the HTH, all that community for a while, bro. It's just the most biased guy. Okay, Sochi, when a Senators fan is saying that you're biased as a Senators fan, that is not a good look on you, my guy. Okay, I'm going to aim the camera up just a little bit. There we go. It looks unnatural when you're just seeing the top of my head. I feel like you need like a little bit of hair to balance it out, I feel like. Let me know what you guys think. Habs tried to start something, but the Senators were cross-checking everybody. This was getting out of hand. The game was getting out of hand. Weidman then got away with a cross-check as the refs were letting everything go on both sides, surprisingly. I'm very surprised they didn't call Weidman there, considering they seem to be really going against the Canadiens. Yeah, Luca, yeah, for sure. GG's my guy. Absolutely. GG's. Really, really fun game for sure, Luca. Hey, Randy, how's it going? Bro, you got to lay off Montembeault, my guy. You got to lay off Montembeault. 3 of those goals you couldn't blame on him. Nolan is a beauty. I'm a Jets fan, so it's obviously true. Yes. Tristan, if you read the description, you'll see that it was at home. It was in the Bell Center tonight. The game was at the Bell Center. Slavkovsky just missed the net. Great shot there. Really, unfortunately, just missed the net. Slavkovsky had a decent game. Really poor first period, but the second and third, he definitely stepped it up. I don't know what St. Louis said to him, but he just played well. He played very well. I would still give him time in Laval. I would still give him this first year in Laval. But yeah. Randy, yeah, Armia did spend a little bit of time on the first line tonight. But I mean, then again, it's preseason, just try different things out, see what works. And yeah. I put Michael fucking Pezzetta. I couldn't wait to see him get sent down. We have Xhekaj now, so we have no need for Michael Pezzetta. He is an absolute bum out there. And then it was 4-2. And yeah, then it was 4-2. God damn it, that really sucks. I put Shane Pinto with the goal. That's one with the screen in front. Another terrible goal. That really sucked. These next 2 games. Oh yeah, Luca, absolutely, my guy. Newfoundland and New Brunswick are going to get ugly. Absolutely, Luca. That's another reason why I am considering going live on Saturday to watch the game. I'm worried that I'm going to say something that I'm really going to regret, though. But at the same time, it's like, get the rivalry hyped up. If I can get some people hyped in and further into the game, and do a good job on like John Viveros, then, hell yeah, I'd love to. But like I said, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like, yeah, no, I don't feel comfortable with I don't feel comfortable with I don't feel comfortable with setting this up and doing this, and I'd rather just watch the game and take my notes like usual, then I'll do that. But if I'm feeling like, what, yeah, fuck it, let's go, let's do this, let's stream, I'll at least try and stream for the first period. No guarantees with how much data I have that I'm going to be able to stream the whole game. Fingers crossed that I'll be able to. Why don't you swap your netminders like the other teams halfway through the game? Tristan, we were doing that, but I think at this point we want to give Montembeault and Allen the full games, mostly because they're going to be our starter and backup for the regular season. So we want to give them ice time and make sure that they're really in game shape and getting back used to the NHL. Not back to the NHL, but make sure that they're ready for the season that's coming. I feel like that's the case. Yeah, Luca. Yeah, like I'd understand if we play Slavkovsky in the NHL. He just has a slow first year, but he gets used to the NHL. But yeah, I really do want to put him in Laval. Like you said, the dude is really likable. I definitely don't want to stick KK him. But then again, Kotkaniemi was kind of destined to fail because his name is Jesperi Kotkaniemi, and we got Christian Dvorak out of him. So we gave up a fourth liner, and we ended up getting Christian Dvorak in return. So come Carolina L. Thank you very much, Carolina. I'm not a bandy. I'm just messing around. UHTH people don't take jokes. No, Nick Sochi. I don't associate me with the fucking hot take hockey community, my guy. Do not associate with me. Do not associate with me with those guys who actually can't fucking take jokes. But Sochi, I just have to say, I think you have to actually be funny to make jokes. I think that's the only thing there is you have to actually be funny to be able to make jokes. Isn't Pezzetta forward? Yes, he is Faggio. He is a fourth line grinder in the AHL. That is the most that he is. Number 22 going to look good. Oh yeah, Nick Sochi. I mean, yeah, when Caufield's scoring a hat trick on you bitch asses, he's going to look good. He's going to look real fucking good. And by the way, Caufield over to DeBrincat. Caufield 8-year extension incoming and getting paid more than DeBrincat because he's better than DeBrincat, or gets paid less than DeBrincat because he actually loves where he plays. Relocate Ottawa. That's no one's gonna miss it. That's all I gotta say. You Sochi. Yes, Xhekaj is a D-man. Faggio. Xhekaj is a pretty good physical defensive defenseman with a little bit of offense from him, as we saw tonight. Believe me, I'm gonna get into that. Believe me, we are gonna talk about that sometime soon when it comes up. Where am I now? 3-2 lead, 4-2. Armia nearly, it was right after the Shane Pinto goal I stopped. Armia nearly gets a shot with 1 second left. Pizzetta fucking sucks at passing. He was decent at getting a shot through, but fucking passed to the goddamn wrong, like the wrong area of Armia, so he couldn't get a shot off immediately. Would have easily gotten the game within 1 goal, but like I said, Pizzetta fucking sucks at passing. So the shots are 19-13 for the Senators. It is a 4-2 lead for them as well. Relocate Ottawa. Oakley and Luca disliked that. Luca actually did like that. Yeah. Hashtag relocate Ottawa in the chat. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. Castlick fight was crazy. Yes, it was, Sochi. That fucking Xhekaj fight was crazy. And also, Mark Castlick doesn't know how to fucking fight. Xhekaj took him down so easily. Hey, Habs remain on the imperfect season train. Hell yeah, Sporty. Let's fucking go, my guy. Went to the Sabres game and holy fuck, was it fun? Did you, Sporty? What was the I don't know what I'm gonna ask you what the final scores were. I'm just gonna look it up. What was the final? Oh, you guys won 4-2. Nice. Let's go. Sabres announced roster. Oh, for tonight. Okay. All right, cool. Hell yeah, Sporty. Let's go, my guy. Let's fucking go. And the Islanders won an OT. Nah, that's whatever. But hell yeah, Sporty. Let's go. Hell yeah. I'm glad you finally got to see your Sabres win something. Tage Thompson had a fucking fight? Who did Tage Thompson fight, Sporty? Montreal on the Bob. At least three of those goals, you cannot blame on fucking Montembeault, my guy. 2 cross crease goals, and then my phone literally just got to 100%. Hell yeah. Unplug it. Yeah. Cat gonna score 50. Sochi, with who passing to him? Claude Giroux? Who's passing to him? Tin Flopstall? He'd be lucky to fucking score 30. You know? Fucking Caufield, man. Dude's got fucking Nick Suzuki. Do you see that goddamn pass? We're getting ahead of ourselves. We're not even talking about the Caufield goal yet. Bro, DeBrincat, he's got a score on a goddamn 2-on-1 with a wide open net. Caufield fucking waits till the goalie's right in front and boom, snipes it. Caufield's better than DeBrincat, man. Also, fuck cats. Not in like that way, but like I don't want to fuck cats, but like fuck cats. You know what I mean? Fuck, cats. Fuck cock. I was gonna say fuck cock. No, don't fuck cock. Or maybe you. I don't know. Let's move on. Fucking I love these tangent jokes. Some AHLer who will never see the light of day. Damn, Sporty, goddamn. And let me guess, Tage somehow lost. But bro, I hope fans threw their hats when Tage had a Gordie Howe hattie, man. That's fucking sick. By the way, Sporty, if you're down, I don't know if you're home right now. After the stream, if you're down to call for a little bit before I have to go watch a movie, or not have to, but before I go watch a movie, just let me know because I'm more than down with that. Bob, yes, exactly. Ottawa loves cross-checking. I marked it down here. I only marked down like 3 instances because fucking I couldn't keep it up. I had to be like, okay, this dude cross-check this dude, and then like, okay, this dude cross-check. I was like, oh, okay, let me just put Ottawa cross-checking, blah, 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 blah. I'll call right fucking now. Please tell me you're actually, damn it, you're not in VC. That actually would have been really funny. That actually would have been really funny if I just came back and saw you on stream, but or saw you on stream, saw you in the call, in the voice chat, but yeah, I had to just put Ottawa cross check, blah blah blah, you know, because I had to put that. The German, I mean Heinz. Damn, Fazio. Wait, Fazio, did you say another comment? Because all I saw was you just all of a sudden saying the German, I mean Heinz. It all happened in the first period. Oh, let's go, Sporty. Hell yeah. Fuck this year, yeah, and then all that. Go ahead, goddamn, holy shit. You fucking all that happened in the first. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's beautiful. Next 2 games gonna be fun. Yes, they will, Sochi. They will be really, really fun. Also, I just realized, boys, if I go live on my Samsung, technically what I could do is I could then use my iPhone. Do I have anything? No, I don't. Okay. But yeah, like I could use my iPhone then. I can like call someone on Discord. Like we can get like special guests on the stream, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we get a little sporty action. Maybe we'll get a little I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll see if we can get some special guests. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll message some people. I'll message some people, see if they're available. Yeah, Sporty, I'll call you on Discord. Yes. Yes, incoming phone, bro, Luca. No, thankfully my phone number is on my Samsung and not my Google, not my Google. Yeah, my Google phone, not my iPhone. So yeah, yeah, thankfully I likely can't have I likely won't have a phone number leak. I'm not retarded enough to give my phone number away on stream openly. 821-444-5869. Oh wait, shit. Yeah, Fajio, we can call the number to discuss player ratings if you want. Gallagher's and Stitzel's head run free. I agree, Bob. Honestly, I wish Gallagher played tonight so that he could have fucking gave a cross check right to goddamn Stitzel's skull. That would have been really funny. Stu is in Gallagher's head right now, rent free. I don't know about that, Sochi. I don't know about that, Suchi. Is it Sochi or Suchi? I think it's Suchi, right? Is it not Suchi? Or is it like Sumi? Or is it like fuck me? Or wait, no, wrong. I mean, Fajo, I'm going to call it sporty after stream. So if you want to join and we can talk there as well. Like I don't mind. We can do that. But boys, the fucking beard is growing in really nice. Okay, well maybe not like here, but like it's growing in okay. It's growing in okay. The dream eventually is in like 3 years to have like from like here, like have the sideburns and then have it kind of part off into like not in my mouth, but that sounded really weird. But like kind of have it like spurt off. God damn it. Have it like grow out. Have it grow out into like I don't know, like eventually to where I can have like a handlebar if I want. I can have the reverse Hitler like I have now where the Hitler stash just doesn't grow. So I have like the Mr. Gigi going on. I can have the handlebar, like I said. I can have just the sideburns. Like I can do any style that I want and eventually get it to where it's like a nice big bushy Triple H beard. Susie. Thank you, Lucas. Susie. Thank you. David with the ouch. I'm waiting for my Harry interview. Sporty, get on the casting couch. I'll come to you. Or wait, no, I'll come for you. Or wait, no, I'll do the thing with you later. I'll come for you, Jesus. Yeah, Jack, I got away with a horse collar penalty for my NFL fans. Grabbing the jersey, grabbing the numbers of the jersey. If anyone actually got that's Sporty. I'm looking at you. Canadians then had pressure. They were fighting hard to get back into the game. Jake Evans then got a breakaway, nearly found the back of the net, then went hard into the boards. That was scary. Surprisingly, no whistle called, but he thankfully would get up. He was slow to get to the bench, though. But Jake Evans thankfully would come back out there after a couple minutes. Yeah, he thankfully would come back out there after a couple minutes. He seemed fine for the rest of the game, so probably just a little bit shaken up. Yeah, hopefully he's all fine because he has really fought hard to get back into the Canadiens. Not get back into the Canadiens lineup, but make sure that he can stay in the Canadiens lineup, I should say. Make sure he can stay in the Canadiens lineup for this season. Probably in a bottom six role, but hoping that Evans is still fine after that. Slavkovsky with a nice breakaway chance nearly found Caufield, kind of trying to get in the good graces, passing to his teammates. They then returned the pass a little on the very next shift. They then passed to Slavkovsky. He couldn't bear it, unfortunately. Shots were 7-0 Habs 7 minutes into the third. Sens then get their first shot nearly 10 minutes into the period as we go to commercial. Caufield, Suzuki, Slafline going to be fired. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Susie. And I think Norris is probably going to pop off. I think he actually scores 40 this year. I think he ends up scoring 40 this year. I think Stützle is going to be okay. I think Stützle is going to be an all right second line center for you guys. But yeah, don't do anything bad with Josh Norris. Don't let him sexually assault anybody like Alex Fermenton, please, because legitimately, rape is not good. Don't do the rapes. Don't commit rapes unless. I'm not gonna say anymore. But YouTube, I was gonna say a joke. YouTube, I was joking. Don't legitimately don't fucking rape anybody. Don't rape anybody. That's not nice. That's not a good thing to do. But then again, if you're already gonna rape, you're not gonna listen to me saying don't rape. So I don't know why I'm saying don't rape because it's useless if you were already gonna rape somebody. But you know what? Just please don't rape anybody because I don't think you want to go to jail. Owen Beck should play his 9 games. Dude looks really good. Luca, I'm actually saying that about me and a couple others are saying that about Emil Heineman. I think Heineman has played really, really, really good. I think he should definitely get his 9 games. But Olin Beck, I can absolutely see him getting his should definitely get his 9 games too. The only issue, Luca, is that how do you get him into the 9 games? Because there's so many guys that are going to be fighting for Canadian spots, and the roster for the forwards at least is kind of cemented pretty much, aside from maybe 4th line right wing or 4th line left wing while Byron's out. Which actually, yeah, what happened to fucking Byron? Why isn't he playing in the preseason yet? I just realized that actually. But yeah, I think Beck could get his 9 games. If there's an injury, for example, I think definitely Beck should at least get a look for sure by the Canadiens this year. Montreal needs to work on the penalty kill. Yeah, Bob, I'd probably say that. I mean, Evans and Dvorak are probably your centers out there. Your wingers, I was gonna say Lehkonen, but he's kind of not a Canadian anymore. Yeah, I could probably see it being maybe your wingers, maybe Pitlick. I think Pitlick can get some PK time out there. Maybe Brendan Gallagher. I don't know about Gallagher, but yeah, I'd say we probably need to work on the PK. But get Caden Gooley out there. I'm gonna call him Brendan Gooley for like a month. I hate myself. But yeah, I think that sorry boys. I should have gotten something to drink before I came down here. I didn't realize. Oh, I still got chalky milk. I don't know if it's still. Oh yeah, that's easily still good. Yeah, no, that's easily still good chalky milk. That's from like 2 hours ago, not even. But yeah, I definitely think we need to work on the PK. Reportedly throwing over these companies. Goddamn sporty. Luca with the skull emote. I love that one. Lucas C, who's your C's? Suzuki, Dvorak, Monahan. He could play 4th line center somewhere on the wing. I actually don't know, Luca, who our centers are, because we have Suzuki, we have Doc, we have Dvorak, we have Monahan, we have Evans. And I feel like we have one other, excluding guys like Beck who might push their way into the lineup. But right now, those are pretty much our 5 centers. I could see Monahan switching to the wing. I could maybe see Evans as well switching to the wing because I know he can play left and right wing. I know left wing. I don't know about right wing actually. Yeah, I feel like maybe our center depth ends up looking like I totally forgot each existed. Yeah, Luca, don't worry about it, my guy. But yeah, I don't know if I were to guess, I'd probably say it's Suzuki, Doc, and Devo switch out. I think they take turns at 2nd and 3rd center, and then maybe Monahan Evans switch at center and left wing. But I don't like Monahan. I thought he looked good in his preseason game. I think he could deserve a 3rd line winger role. But then it also depends on who he's playing with. Like if he's playing with Doc, he'd probably be more of a center. If he's playing with Devo, he's on the wing. Like it's going to be an interesting year for the Canadiens to see what St. Louis does. If his roster is 100% already made up, or if it's like, okay, there's still a spot or two available where, you know, for example, say somehow like a guy like Pitlick comes out, or if Byron's not healthy yet, which I think he's good. Actually, I think I remember hearing Byron's only going to be out the first like week or 2 of the season. Now that I think about it, I think I remember hearing something like that. But yeah, our centers are kind of undecided, but at the same time, they are kind of, it's decided who they're going to be, but it's undecided like if who exactly plays at center. But right now I do see it being Suzuki, Doc, Dvorak, Monahan, Evans, and then Monahan switches off to the wing. That's what I see it being most likely. Doc will probably be center. He's actually, yeah, Bob, I actually agree. Yeah, Doc has actually been really solid. I've really liked what we've gotten out of Kirby Doc. First preseason game he looked a little off, but then again, you know, he hadn't played in a while. Most of the guys hadn't, so didn't look amazing, obviously. But I think he's definitely really balanced out as a Canadian. I've liked him so far. I think he's going to be a solid second line center in his career, and hoping that the 4-year deal ends up looking like a steal by the end of it. David, I mean, to be fair, when the Leafs haven't gotten out of the first round, you'd argue they have to fix everything else too. Caufield, Suzuki, Sloth, Anderson, Doc, Susi. I don't think Gallagher makes it into the top 6 this year. I feel like that top 6 is probably, assuming Slafkovsky's in the AHL, because I think it's all but guaranteed he's going to be in the AHL at this point. Oh, that top 6 actually becomes a bit tough because I feel like you can definitely transition Caufield back to the right wing. I think they're going to run trials of like Dadonov, Hoffman, Anderson on that top 6. But if it is Anderson, then Caufield does move to the left wing, which is honestly maybe where he's better suited. I could probably see it being Caufield, Suzuki, Anderson, and then a second line of maybe, say, Monahan, Doc, and Dadonov. I think that's what your top six probably looks like. But then again, where does a guy like Hoffman slot in? Probably third line very easily. Where does Jonathan Drouin slot in? I think Drouin's going to get some looks on that top six, especially because him, Suzuki, and Caufield had some good amount of chemistry before Drouin was injured. I definitely think Drouin might get some shifts on that top line. Sorry, boys. I'm just finishing my chocolate milk. But yeah, I agree, Susie. It is not a bad top six. It's honestly probably one of the top sixes in the NHL. Pitlick, Evans, Sandwich. I would not use Armia on our fourth line. I legitimately wouldn't use Armia on our fourth line. I think that's Galley. I think that's probably Galley's spot. Blank, Suzuki, Caufield. Probably let's say Drouin because I don't think I see him in your thing. So say Drouin, Suzuki, Caufield. I like that. Monahan, Doc, Anderson. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Kind of a big guy line, and then Monahan's there for probably scoring. Yeah. Dadonov, Devo, Galley. Okay. I wouldn't use Galley, like I said, on the third line. But then again, it's really depending, like, who do you want to play on the fourth line? Like, I would personally go Galley. But then again, 6.5 or 5.5, whatever he's making on your fourth line, you really don't want that. So I'd probably go with him, on the third line. But then that leaves Mike Hoffman on your fourth line. I do see the Canadiens lineup being kind of a rotation, most likely. Like, whoever's hot. Like Rick from Talking Habs said this, and I think I agree with him. Whoever's hot right now, or whoever is hot in the moment, gets line time with Suzuki and Caufield, and then when they're not, he's sent down, he's down the lineup. Whoever's hot comes on that line. I want to see Monahan, Suzuki, Caufield at least once this season. I think that could be a really solid line. I do want to see it at least one game. I think it could work. And then Hoffman's, Evans, some spec I've never heard of. I almost said a really bad word. I think Hoffman could transition to the right wing once Byron comes back. Actually, excuse me, Luca, you're even forgetting Pitlick. Actually, you're forgetting about Rem Pitlick. I could see Pitlick honestly going onto that left wing, and then Hoffman goes to the right wing. It's going to be interesting. You're going to have a forward making at least $2 million, most likely as a healthy scratch, at some point during the season, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun seeing how the season progresses for the Canadiens. Definitely, I think. Like Evans, Armia as our fourth line. Sandwich. I mean, I could definitely see that at some point, maybe. Most likely due to injuries is how I think that would come about. And my money is spilling out of my goddamn wallet. All 45 cents I have. I was talking to Heinz and apparently saw my Heinzman comment on stream, so he apparently watches. Oh, damn. Weird. Fuck, more viewers the better, I guess. I can't see St. Louis putting Gallagher on the fourth line. Yeah, Sandwich. I can't. I can. It's not necessarily that I can. It's more that I want him on the fourth line. Like, the less you can play Gallagher, the more likely your chances of winning are, in my opinion. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how he does. It's interesting. Personally, one thing I would do is separate Dadonov and Hoffman. Defensively, they both aren't the best. Yeah, exactly, Sandwich. Unless Dvorak is the center, but even then, you probably do want to separate them. Definitely. But definitely, I do think that you probably should separate them. That is probably the best thing. I feel like unless you're going for like an offensive, like if you're in like final 3 minutes and you're down by one, Dvorak and Hoffman or Dadonov and Hoffman might be a good line to put out there to get a goal in the minute. If in a moment, if you're on the offense, like put that line out there to win the faceoff with Dvorak. You're good. I think that's a good line. And then, obviously final minute or whatever, get Suzuki and Caufield out there. But yeah, defensively they aren't the best for sure. But yeah, like I said, unless it's in like a dire situation, then I think you probably put those guys together. Sushi, I think you mean Duran there. Dorian, Suzuki, Caufield, Monahan, Doc, Anderson, Hoffman, Beck, Gallagher. That's honestly not a bad top 9. The only thing I would replace is probably Beck with Dvorak. I do think Beck spends the majority of the season if he's eligible. I don't know if he is in the AHL. If he's not, then obviously he probably goes to he obviously probably goes to juniors. But we'll see. I'm gonna be interested to see what the Canadiens do this year. Is Beck really that good that he makes the NHL? Faggio, I think he's actually pretty good. I think he's near the NHL. If I were to rate him like on an overall, like with the EA system, he's probably about a 76, 77, like another year, and should be NHL, like good enough for a bottom six role. And see, this is the thing. This is another thing with the Canadiens right now is because of how many prospects they have. It's interesting because unless you trade out Brendan Gallagher and Yoel Armia, which I think next year is when they pull the trigger on that, you're gonna be not stuck in a position, but you're definitely in the moment where, okay, Dadonov, he's an expiring UFA after this year. You're probably going to want to trade him at the deadline, retain 50%, for example, see if he waves somewhere. If you can get him as a valuable asset, which I think you'll be able to. Corey Shenneman's an AHL extra defenseman. He's not going to want much at all. Monahan's expiring this year. If he does good, do you want to trade him? Do you want to keep him because he's 27? You can never have really enough good depth on your team. Jonathan Drouin's expiring after this year. You're probably going to want to trade him. Paul Byron, if a team wants him, do you maybe trade him? Do you resign him for like $1 million for a year or something just to ensure your depth? Because Philip Mesar might push for an NHL spot next year. Owen Beck might. Emil Heineman's looking NHL ready already, in my opinion. Josh Wall is probably going to take like 2-3 years to develop. I think Jan Misak probably the same thing. Like your blue line is honestly very stable. Like Matheson, obviously, he's going to be your first line left wing. Edmondson's probably pretty decent up there. David Savard, yeah, I'd probably get rid of him, but he's a veteran. You kind of need those right now. Justin Barron and Jordan Harris, they're AHL right now. You got Chris Weidman, and then you've got Caden Gooley, who's going to be playing this year. And then you've got Arbor Xhekaj. These are guys that are young. They're going to be good. You also have Matthias Norlander, who I don't know if he's going to pan out. You do have guys who are solid. You do have guys that are really solid in the minors. I definitely think there's guys that you're going to be able to trade, and then young guys that are obviously going to be able to replace them, like guys like Mazar and Beck and Heineman, I think are your big three that are going to be able to come up as early as next year, even as early as this year, for example. If Owen Beck is able, if he didn't play, let me actually look last year. If he played in, he played in the OHL, so I'm pretty sure, he's 18, he'd have to go back to the OHL. But Emil Heineman and Philip Mesar, these are guys that I could definitely think could come in as early as this year if we trade off guys like, say, Drouin and Monahan or whatever. Because Heineman plays left wing, that would replace Drouin technically. Beck can play all three presenters. Yes, he can play all three presenters, all three positions. I believe he was playing mostly center as well in preseason. Mazar is a guy who can come and play center if you get rid of Monahan if he was playing center, or he can play on the wing too. If you trade off Brendan Gallagher as well, there's guys that you're definitely going to be able to trade off and have guys come in for them. I definitely think this is a year where, like last year, we're definitely selling at the deadline, but we have guys who can come in for them. We're not trading guys to get a guy back with a pick. I definitely think this is a year where if we trade guys at the deadline, it's full out for futures, getting maybe more prospects, probably mostly picks, I would assume. Yeah, I like that, actually. I like that. Beck, yeah, exactly, Sandwich. I think Beck needs another year of development before he like fully NHL ready. I think he can definitely come in and play a couple games this season, like just to get him used to the NHL. But like next year, he can definitely push for a full out NHL spot. Maybe, yeah. So Susie, I could see us maybe trying to trade Galley at the deadline if he has a good season. The issue is that he's making $6.5 million until he's 35. Well, 34, but the contract expires, I think, right when he turns 35. And he has a modified no trade clause and a no movement clause. Actually, right now he has a 16 no trade list, so he can only submit 6 teams that he doesn't want to be traded to. So Brendan Gallagher is a bit of an issue there, because if he doesn't want to leave, he can just submit the 6 teams that we want to trade him to, for example. And then I'm pretty sure the no movement clause, I think, only kicks in, I want to say, after next year. I think. I don't remember, but I want to say it only kicks in after next year or the year after. But yeah, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see us trying to at least trying to trade Brendan Gallagher, and then obviously Yoel Armia too, and yeah, Hoffman as well, Susie as well. Dadonov, yep, definitely Sandwich. More of the story is if your team is in rebuilding mode. Oh yeah, NZA, happy birthday, guys! Wish NZA happy birthday, please, in the chat, guys. NZA, it is his birthday today. Give him a happy birthday, please. But yeah, NZA, that sucks. They lost, the Habs lost on your birthday, man. That sucks. Is there a play in your sandwich? Honestly, don't expect me to do like resembling them, whatever, because for me, it's more so of a thing of like, just I like how this guy plays. He's defensive, or he's offensive. He can play a good two-way game, I can't, unless there's like a player that like, oh my God, yeah, this dude plays so much like this guy. For me, it's not more of a, it's not less, it's, I'm not good at like comparisons of players, for the most part, Imagine Bedard on Montreal. Oh, Susie, that would just, that would be electric. So who are you selling at the deadline? Fagio. I think that we're selling you. Dadonov is probably gone at the deadline. Probably Monahan, Drouin, maybe Byron. I'm not 100% sure about him. These three are expiring. Well, these four are expiring UFAs. I think we're going to try and get some assets for them. Maybe, I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe someone like a David Savard, maybe someone on the blue line. I'm not 100% sure. All of our guys that are on the blue line are signed for at least another year. At least the veterans are. Chris Weidman, who took a pretty decent pay cut, in my opinion. I think he could have gotten overpaid $1.5-2 million if he didn't re-sign with the Canadiens, which props to him for doing so. But like a Savard, Edmondson, and Matheson, they're all signed at least until next year, which honestly, looking at that, Savard contract isn't even like that bad. $3.5 million for a guy who's not even that bad defensively. He's going to be 33 when the contract expires. And then Matheson, he signed until he's 31, which is actually pretty solid. I like that contract. There's, I don't think you're going to really want to try and sell anybody on the blue line, but I could definitely see, like I said, us getting rid of like Dvorak, Drouin, Hoffman. Hoffman's another one. He's got another year after this season, which I could see a team maybe wanting to bite on Hoffman. Like, oh, this guy's a former 30-goal scorer. He's still a good 20-goal scorer. He's got a nice shot. I could see a team wanting to bite on that. I think we're going to try and dump Armia's salary without trying to give up a second or first round pick. I think it's going to be made easier next year because the cap goes up by $1 million, and then we know it's supposed to go up in 25, 26 by a good amount, which is when his contract expires. But that doesn't really matter because his contract ends after 24, 25 anyways. But yeah, I think there's going to be, I think at least one team might look at Armia. Apparently, Phoenix was supposed to be interested in Armia. However, something happened. We didn't pull the trigger on that. And yeah, I think those are the guys that we at least attempt to deal off at the deadline. Gallagher, I think, is more of an off-season thing. Owen Beck's been cut, really, NZA. We were just talking about, really, Owen Beck. Okay, so he's been sent down to the Mississauga Steelheads. Okay. All right, cool, interesting. And then Brendan Gignac has been sent down too. So let me look. Bro, by the way, boys, I just want to point this out. 2 hours later, Owen Beck sent down. Gravitas put out a really fucking retarded tweet. Is it a hot take to say I'd rather start Owen Beck with the Habs this year instead of Juraj Slafkovsky? This is mostly due to the fact that Beck can't play in the AHL like Slafkovsky can, but Beck honestly looks more NHL ready. This is why you don't turn into a retard, guys. This is why you don't turn into a guy who simply is into hockey because it makes him money, Yeah. Yeah. So guys, pretty much, yeah. Don't turn into Gravitas. That's all I gotta say. Don't turn into Gravitas. That'd be appreciated, my guys. That would be appreciated if you guys just don't turn into Gravitas. Please don't. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, my guy. So yeah, Montreal Canadiens. I'm looking on Twitter. I'm trying to see if there's anything he is going to be sent down. Owen Beck is going to be sent down probably. So yeah, that's interesting. But Bedard would fit on that second line. Susie, I think probably. Most likely, yeah. Might as well put Gallagher on Suzuki and Caufield's line, which will grow his value playing with those two. I mean, sandwich, either that or they're just not gonna like playing with Gallagher, and then they're gonna start sucking, which is exactly what we don't want. We want Suzuki and Caufield to carry this team, not request trades. And Owen Beck has been cut. I just read that. I can't believe they put the GOAT Richard on waivers the other sandwich. We should riot again. Richard Wrights 2.0, baby. Slafkovsky should go to the AHL to adapt to American hockey and find his confidence if this continues. I agree, NZA. I thought he had a really damn good game last game, but this game definitely looked a little bit worse. Still looked honestly comfortable in the NHL. But yeah, I definitely agree that that next game he should be. I definitely agree that the next game he probably should be. He probably should be in the AHL. Slav should play in the NHL with Suzuki and Caufield tried. I don't know about that, Susie. I feel like you give. I mean, given apparently some guys are saying that it's supposed to be a more a not up and down road, but more of a fucking what's the word for it? More of a something about a carved road path. He's going to be spending time in the NHL and time in the AHL for Slafkovsky. That's interesting to me. I do find it interesting. I'm going to wait to see what happens with him and see how it goes. Who will even broadcast the next game? Kissen's next game. I think they're probably on Sportsnet if they're even on at all, which Montreal Canadiens preseason. So their game is on Thursday. Thursday. I don't know when they'll be up, but we will see. I'm hoping that they're on Sportsnet because that'd be awesome. If they're not, that is gonna kind of suck in my opinion. That is definitely yeah, that is definitely gonna suck if I have to watch them on online. If I have to watch those on the computer, because yeah, that's not gonna be too good, unfortunately. All right, let's finish off this game. Never mind. Ottawa did it with Stu, and he looked amazing. I wouldn't say he looks amazing. So we keep him for the whole season. I think Montreal should try to do the same. Susie. I mean, yeah, like I said, maybe we'll do that. I mean, I think spending the whole year in the AHL might work out better for Slav's development. Because keep in mind, Stützle, I'm pretty sure had played a little bit in the overseas on North American ice before he joined the Senators. At least I think he did. So he was a little bit more used to it. But Slafkovsky, I feel like still giving him a whole season might be the wiser thing to do in the long run. You don't want to rush your guys. You don't want to rush your prospects like the Senators have been doing for the past 25 years, So, yeah. Yeah, watching Sportsnet during a Thursday is pretty weird, but yeah, exactly. We watched TSN during a Saturday one night, so yeah, exactly. Habs got some more good looks in front, but the Sens were able to defend. Then we had some 4-on-4. Stützle and Guhle went at it, each other getting roughing penalties. Of course, Stützle starts it because he doesn't like a Guhle hit because he's a big baby. And Scotty Sabrin's out of the game. He's talking back to the refs. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the penalty because he's a Senator. And yeah, Common Sabrin L, he gets thrown out. This is kind of the ref saying, "Hey guys, cool it now. We're out of the game." So yeah. Hey, Wolverine, watching you from my campfire. Hell yeah, Wolverine. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate it. Let's go. Sandwich, do you think Jack Eye makes the team? Yeah, 100% Sandwich. I think Jack Eye's spot on the team is pretty much a lock. Him and Guhle, I think, are solidified for the Canadiens roster right now. You got a Habs poster from the Mart that sells walls. Hey, let's go, NZA. Hell yeah, man. From the Mart that sells walls. Dude, I've seen some Habs posters at Walmart before. I've been meaning to pick one up, but I just never have because I don't know how to find them. I know you flip through the posters at the top and you see which one you like, you see what color it is and what number it is. I can't be fucked to go through and sort like 721. Nope, that's 713. No, Susie, I'm not entirely mad with Slafkovsky as the first overall pick, but I would have preferred Wright, but I'll believe in Slafkovsky. I think he's gonna do well as a Canadian. Yeah, I'm gonna trust the management and do something the Canadians fan base kind of just hasn't done over the last decade, and trust the process. I'm gonna trust the process of Stan Louis and Went Woos and Jeff Gordon and all these guys. Hey, that's fine if it's Gallagher. If you still like Gallagher, I'm not gonna fucking hate you just because you like a player I don't. I don't care. Like who you want. It's all up to you. Exactly, Enzo. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. If you really love Gallagher, get a fucking Gallagher poster. If you want to get Gallagher tattooed on you, go for it. Just because I don't like the guy doesn't mean that you shouldn't. Fucking everyone's free to. Oh, Jesus Christ, my goddamn mullet. Everyone's free to fuck. But everyone's free to do what they want. I don't care. I can go for it. Sens got some chances, but the Habs nearly had a few odd man rushes, just couldn't get them off. Evans with a nice near steal behind the net, tried to get the puck off Forsberg into the net, unfortunately couldn't. Canadians with some more rushes, nothing for goals. Then we go to the power play, tripping on Mark Kastelik. We score, great puck handling and passing around, really damn solid time, and we get it. Wideman to Suzuki, great hard pass to Caufield, wires it home. Just like that, it is a 4-3 game. We are 1 for 2 in the power play tonight. Amazing shot from Caufield, amazing pass from Suzuki. Then it's 5-3. Brady Tkachuk scores on the 2-0. That is unfortunately on Caden Gooley. Only his first or second mistake of preseason, which legitimately says a lot with how good he's been through 4 preseason games. That's only maybe his first or second mistake. At least the first one that's really noticeable. Yeah, unfortunately, just a bad mistake. It is 4-3. Brady Tkachuk scores the eventual game-winning goal. If we get the doc, that was the next Getzel projected that we didn't need, right? Yeah, so that's actually pretty true. Yeah. Susie, I wouldn't say Gallagher's a crybaby. I'd say Stutzel's a fucking chirpy and embellishing little bitch. And Gallagher, honestly, that was the one time I agreed with him. He was right to call Stutzel for being a flopper because Stutzel is a flopper, He's a dumb little piece of shit who's going to get his shit kicked in by someone one day. But yeah, I mean, technically everybody is free to fuck as long as it's legal and consensual. Then yeah, fuck whoever you want to like, or like whoever you want to fuck, or no. Hey, Tristan, welcome back, my guy. And then we scored again. This is 3 goals in less than 2 minutes, I want to say. Arbor Xhekaj, his first technical career NHL goal. Michael Pezzetta and Gignac with the assist there. Holy shit, this game is insane. Canadians with big pressure in the dying 3 minutes, tried to tie it up. Goalies pulled 50 seconds left. Sens ice the puck. St. Louis calls a timeout, 18 seconds left as the play is just outside the zone. Susie, a Montreal-Ottawa playoff series in 3 years when Ottawa finally makes the playoffs again. That's going to be fun. The only issue to get that playoff series is Ottawa needs to make the playoffs in order for that to happen. So, yeah. So 18 seconds left to face off is won by the Canadians. However, we just can't tie it up, unfortunately. Caufield just gets pressured in the corner. Puck ends up out of the zone. Slavkovsky takes a shot actually from center ice, gets it on net, but unfortunately doesn't beat Anton Forsberg. Surprisingly, doesn't beat Anton Forsberg. So the final shots are 24-23 Canadians, but the Sens hold on to win it 5-4 in regulation. Really good game in my opinion. This is probably the most fun I've had watching a preseason game this year, by far, most likely. Montreal, I just read that. Yeah, Fazio, the white jersey's getting dusty, my guy. I mean, fuck. Maybe I gotta wear the white jersey for us to win. Maybe Thursday I'll wear the white jersey and we'll see how that goes. We're gonna get fucking blown out. Wear ones. Let's go, baby. Let's go ones. Here I can get you a nice. I mean, fucking Susie. I'll take a fucking free jersey if you want to give me a Jimmy Stu jersey. As long as you don't mind me probably burning it after a while or replacing the name. Goddamn, I'll do it. Imagine. Oh yeah, if Stutzel was having that wrestle match with Xhekaj, get the goddamn stretcher out because Stutzel's career is done. If he was doing that with Xhekaj. The hockey games that are live now, there's someone who's putting the games available. Yeah, Tristan. Yeah, I know that, my guy. If you win with the white jersey, you're only allowed to win it because easy Habs Cup run. That is that. Yeah, Darkness. Yeah, I'd agree with you there, man. Vegas is up 2-0 over the Arizona Coyotes at 1. The Kings and Ducks are tied at 1-1. Yeah, I remember seeing they were up. I think the Kings were up 2-1 on the Ducks. I think it was 2 days ago when they played, or last night. I forgot when they played, but I watched part of that game. It was pretty fun. Austin Matthews Habs jersey, yes, Suns. I mean, I don't know if Matthews was smart. He would try to give the Canadians, but yeah. Tristan, what's this, my guy? What's this? What's the white jersey? What are the jerseys that I've worn on stream? Are they These are NHL jerseys. I also have a Panthers jersey, and the only one that actually has a name and a number, Sidney Crosby Penguins jersey. Absolute W. Common Blues preseason dub. Hey, let's go, Darkness. Hell yeah, my guy. I don't know how to. I can't do it properly without my fucking fingers breaking. But that's a W. If use the team that you're playing and see if you win. I could try that, Tristan. I could try that. Austin Matthews to Arizona jersey. Yes, Susie. Yeah, that's honestly like. I mean, to be fair, the big issue there would be that they need to get. Arizona needs to stay in Arizona for Austin Matthews to join them. Holy shit, them some big titties. All right, guys. Oh my fucking god. All right, boys. So what I'm gonna do, don't ask. Please don't ask. It's probably funny. It's actually probably funnier if you don't ask. But yeah, guys. So I feel if Matthews signed in Arizona, it would help them stay there. Oh, definitely Darkness. Absolutely, easily it would. Bro, what? Who is this? Okay, apparently they're just nice. All right, cool. My tweet is kind of going viral in the community. Nice. Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate it. That's a nice person. All right, guys. So, like usual, I'm going to. By the way, thank you guys for joining me over an hour. What we're gonna do now, guys, is I'm going to read through. Imagine, bro, Matthews is not going to Ottawa, Susie. He wants to win a cup. He doesn't want to miss the playoffs every year. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the Habs preseason stats so far, and then we're going to start ending the stream, start winding down a little bit. Cole Caufield leads the Montreal Canadiens like usual. 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. Who? Jake Evans with 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. Ryan Pitlick, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Brendan Gallagher and Justin Barron each with a goal and assist. Darkness, Matthews to Anaheim. I think it'd actually be kind of sick, low-key. Christian Dvorak, Nick Suzuki, Chris Weidman, and Michael Pizzetta each with 2 assists. Caden Gooley, Jonathan Drouin, Joel Armia, David Savard, Arbor Xhekaj, all with a goal. And Mike Hoffman, Kirby Doc, Matthias Norlander, Mike Matheson, Jesse Olanen, Yaroslav Josh Anderson, and Brendan Gignac, each with an assist. And by the way, Xhekaj has 519 penalty minutes. I wish that was a legitimate stat. Would you really think I was lying if I said that was the case, though? If you lose on Thursday, you need to tweet titties. Do that to be my titties? Because if not, I'll do it. If that's my titties, I won't do that. Matthews to Tampa, Susie. Why could I actually see that? Maybe. I think at that point he's gay. Yes, Sandwich. I think at that point he's gay. Yes. All right, guys. So, yeah, that is pretty much gonna do it. By the way, boys, I also learned recently why are so many people pinging me? Shut the fuck up, Grav. God damn it, I can't. God damn it, Sons. Oh, you fuck, Sons. Ducks need that you're number 1 center. I just looked, Sons. I believe me, I just looked. Ducks need a true 1 CC. Number 1 CC. They need a 1 CC, Harry. Yes, they need a 1 CC. All right, they need a true number 1 C. There we go. I read that right. Matthews is that, and you add that with Zegras playmaking, that could instantly become a top 5 first line. Oh, top 3 first line. The fit makes a lot of sense, and they have the cap room. Yeah, Darkness. I like that, actually. Not just, Matthews to Arizona to be a hot take. Like, it actually does make sense. They have the cap for him. I assume they'll still have the cap for him. I believe they'll have the cap for him. And yeah, I think Matthews to Anaheim would actually make a lot of sense. Like you said, playmaking. Honestly, Loki Matthews might be able to hit 60 goals again if that's the case, and not just have it be a fluke. So yeah. Let him in. So yeah, guys. Arbor Xhekaj is Austrian. I don't know about that. I don't know if he is. Wait, what? Why is this? Hockey Canada was defiant on Thursday. They defended senior. Oh, okay. Why is that popping up for fucking Arbor Xhekaj? X gonna give it to you, boys. Can Arbor Xhekaj's goal song please be X gonna give it to you? Can it please be that? He's actually Canadian. He's actually Canadian. Hamilton, Ontario. Wow, I didn't realize that actually. By the way, boys, he's been extremely consistent. Literally, the past 2 seasons, Or sorry, he passed 3 because he didn't play in 2021. 1920 with the Kitchener Rangers in the OHL, 51 games, 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points. In 2021 with the Kitchener Rangers in 18 games, 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points. In 21-22, after getting traded to the Hamilton Bulldogs in 33 games, 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points. And I shit you not, guys. I shit you not. In 18 playoff games that year, 6 goals, 10 assists, 16 points. I shit you not. Those are his actual stats. Matthews to the ECHL, Matthews to retirement, Matthews to the police station, Susie Matthews to LA, going with the Assembly Grad. I like that. Matthews to inside Harris. I mean, to be fair, that'd actually be a very Matthews thing to rate me. That actually would be a Matthews thing, which, in that case, I guess, yes, please do. TSN says his father was from Austria and his mother was from, like, Czech or something. Well, goddamn. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, he's something. Okay, maybe let me look up his nationality then. Arbor Xhekaj, nationality. He is. That's it. Why is Arbor Xhekaj? What nationality? He is a dual citizen of Canada and the Czech Republic due to his mother's heritage. So yeah, and his Albanian. His dad is from Albania or Albania. Albania? No, it's not Albania. Is it Albania? I'm dumb. Alban? No. Why can't I think? I am smarts. I am thing. I am very smart. Matthews to the AHL, I agree. Yes, Matthews is jailed for using coke. Why is nobody legitimately talking about this? Why is nobody mentioning the fact that Austin Matthews has literally fucking used cocaine? Cocaine. All right, but yeah, Canadian check. Thank you, Fagio. No, you're not. The only thing you got wrong was from Austria. You just confused that with Albania, which honestly they're kind of very similar spellings if you look at them quickly. So it's actually understandable you would mistake those two for each other. It's honestly fine. By the way, boys, I want to give a big shout out to the sponsor of today's stream. The sponsor of today's stream. I don't remember how to pronounce it. Bolthouse Farms carrots. They are delicious. They're orange. What else is there to say? They help your line. They help your eyes. They help your line changes. They help your eyes. Both house farms. Baby carrots. Baby cut carrots. Have you ever wanted to eat a? Have you ever wanted to eat a cat's dick? Well, now you have the chance. Bolthouse Farms carrots. We're not sponsored by them, unfortunately. That was a joke, YouTube. Don't take the video down because I didn't advertise that's sponsored. It's not. That was a joke, YouTube. That was a joke. I'm going to devour the fuck out of these carrots that expire in approximately an hour. Bro, I wish, man, bro. Bolthouse Farms, if you're ever watching this and you want to sponsor a hockey streamer, we're the guy. Fucking, we love your carrots here, man. Yeah. Harry, half the NHL. I mean, Suns. How much of the NHL has been caught, though? How much of the NHL has been caught? Wait, so is this just like a bag inside of another bag? Is this a dude playing a dude inside of another dude? Or inside of another? Wait, no. Is this a dude disguised as a dude disguised as another dude? Yeah. First Albanian player to play for the Habs. God damn it, NCAA. I want to make a joke, but I'm not going to. But yeah, hopefully that would be sick, having the first Muslim player to play for the Canadiens. That would be sick. But Suns knows what I'm thinking right now, and God damn it, I'm holding back. Have a wonderful, safe evening. I'm back to the hockey. Hey, thank you, Tristan, man. I appreciate it. Keep the amazing work. Thank you very much. Keep your stick on the ice too, my guy. I've always wanted to do that. Dreams do come true. Yes, they do. Your Albanian player looks like a pedo. Yes, he does, Sons. Bro. Jack off eyes. Jack off on my eye. Weary face. There we go. I said that like right into the mic too. I'm really sorry, guys. By the way, boys, I don't think I've ever seen like my mic level, like on the YouTube streaming thing, peak above 2. I wonder what the fuck I would have to do to get that to peak to fucking like 5. I already closed my thing. I'm dumb. All right, guys. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream. I'm going to devour some goddamn carrots. I'm going to talk with Sporty. If you're in the Sim League Discord, we can talk there. If you guys look at Duus DMs, look at Lucas DMs. Got a funny meme. What is, firstly, this? They all started when we. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'd rather not. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. This okay. If you guys are in my sim league, we have a trade to announce. Yeah, so we have a trade to announce. Oh my god. Okay, guys. Wow. All right. There we go. We have a trade to announce. Yeah, guys, that is going to do it for the Suns. I don't know why you did that, but okay. But yeah, guys, we have all right, guys. So yeah, that is going to do it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite channels, which includes, but it's not limited to, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everything else, and everything else. My name is Rice. Links in the description on the Amazon wish, the PO box, and the PayPal. Much appreciated. The Discord, the Twitch, the speedrunning, and the letterbox are all in the description below as well. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget, my name is Rice, and I am out to stay class, boys. Ale Montreal, and always remember, no matter how bad we are like last year, how good we are, hopefully like this year. Go Habs, go, baby. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Sarah Race again, and I'm out. Love you guys. See you guys in the future. Bye, guys. Love you guys. See you guys once again. Love you guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Love you guys. See ya. Stay saucy. Bye, guys. Bye. Love you. Bye. Happy birthday, NCA.